Do we have any children here? I'm kind of looking around. I don't see any kids. They must all be at the wedding or something. I know there are a lot of people there. Okay. So they'll probably be at Mass tomorrow morning, too. We have a baptism tomorrow morning, too. Boy, this gospel is really something, isn't it? I just got finished praying. Lord, we ask for your love. Show it to us in our lives. And here we come along. Do you think I've come to bring peace on the earth? No, but rather division. What's that all about anyway? I always thought that Jesus was supposed to be a person of love. He's supposed to bring love. And now he's saying division. I mean, brother and sister and mother and father and the whole works. What's this division all about? He comes to set the earth on fire. What he wants to do is set the earth on fire against evil. The division that he sees is good versus evil. He brings it up every once in a while with the Sadducees and Pharisees. He calls them out. Sometimes he calls them serpents, evil. Jesus wants goodness in the world. He wants love in the world. And so he says, to get that, we have to have war on evil, war against the devil. Then we'll have peace. Isn't that what happens in the world today? There is a difference of Jesus' peace and world peace, too, a great difference. In the world peace, we have politicians who are kind of looking out for themselves, perhaps, or looking out for their country, or how they can better themselves or make themselves more important or something like that. See, Jesus' peace is not that. But what Jesus is telling us is that make sure that you know what's happening in your life and recognize that there's going to be division because there's still evil, the devil is still working. Recognize that. The first thing you have to do is recognize that. You say, well, how do I recognize that? I give you a very simple way to recognize it. Just take the 10 Commandments. Suppose you see, and you're kind of looking around the world, looking at yourself, first of all, so you say, okay, so what's the division in me? Well, ask yourself, how am I doing with having God first in my life? How am I doing with using God's name only in prayer? How am I doing with keeping holy the Sabbath? How am I doing with obeying authority? How am I doing with taking care of myself, body, mind, soul? Then how do I act toward others? See what I'm saying? The 10 Commandments, not bad. 10 Commandments are bad things. So go through those and figure out where we have evil, then suddenly you'll see division there, huh? So you got the division of evil and good. That's the division within yourself. Then you can go out to the world. Set the world on fire. He says we have to go out and just not be concerned about ourselves, but here we are, as we sang at the beginning, we are God's faithful people. We're together in this. Then help other people recognize division as well. Sometimes you're going to find that division. You're trying to do good and see good, and your brother, sister, mother, father, whoever it might be, best friend, they're going a different direction. How do you get them back? Now that's the real question, huh? How do you get them back? Well, prayer, sacraments, also approaching them and saying, do you think that this or that is wrong? How does that add up to the 10 Commandments? Is that sin? Is it the devil working? Perhaps then the division between what they're doing and what you're trying to do in good will come together into goodness itself and the peace that Christ really wants us all to have. So think about that. First of all, though, I want you to think about where is there division in your life? Okay? Start with yourself. Go through the 10 Commandments. Where is there division there? Then perhaps you can go out and help others and carry that fire that Jesus is talking about, the fire of goodness, the fire of peace, the fire of love that we talked about and prayed about in that first reading. I have come not to bring peace, but division. That's what Jesus is talking about, that we recognize that division, then we can accept the peace